Hey everybody. Going on a little walk here, so I want to check in with everybody because we are, is it unofficially or officially in eclipse season? And this is going to be a really amazing one. I hear because it's activating the Pisces Virgo axis, which don't ask me any details on that, but I know I'm a Pisces and our opposite sign is a Virgo, so I feel like it's going to definitely be, oh, that's funny. My Mary Kay website's coming up on here. So yeah, I've been super busy. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Anyway, yeah, so I'm a Pisces and I know Virgo is the opposite sign. So this axis is getting lit up and it's getting everybody to really get honest with themselves about what their dreams are and what their authentic self is. And so I got to thinking about this today when I was entering some data into the computer because I'm on call. And like, this is so funny. I've thought about this many times. When my sister and I were little, we used to play doctor. And it was so funny because it wasn't even for me the part about, pretending to do a doctor's appointment or whatever. My thing was setting up all the files and getting all the information and writing everything down. I can see that there's people on here, but I can't see comments. Anyways, I'll see if I don't find them, then I will come back and look and answer and talk to you later. So anyways, mine was all about the files and the numbers and the names and all the information, and I'm like, this is exactly what I was doing when I was a little kid. And so that got me to thinking about how when we are little, and many of you have probably heard me talk about this, where we're all conditioned when we're younger, and by the time we're 8, our subconscious has basically been programmed to the things that we like, don't like, believe, don't believe, trust, don't trust. It's really big. And so I was just thinking about that, like, I am totally doing what I did when I was a kid. And I've done a lot of work. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can still hear me with all the vehicles and stuff. But I've done a lot of work with power of attraction and manifesting and inner child healing and shadow work, and so this isn't really a surprise to me, other than I've never thought about it this way. What I was saying to myself was, okay, now as a grandparent, obviously my kids are all adults, I already know that our role is huge, especially for the ages of 8 and under. And it's still so much bigger than I have even figured out yet. Like, just think about what kids are allowed to play when they're children, or have access to play with as children, what they're told is bad to play and how to play, and what they're told is good. When you're playing, that's when your imagination is peaking, right? And that's part of the problem with growing up as adults. We lose all that carefree, open-minded play attitude. And but when we're young and we have it, think about that, parents that are parents now, especially with those babies up to 8 years old. Are you limiting, I'm going to stop here for a second. Are you limiting what you allow your children to play with or not play with, or what kind of games they play or not play? And are you thinking about how that is going to impact them as adults? I know, we have this whole big thing about genders now. And how I feel about this is that I think if girls and boys were just allowed to play whatever they want without being judged, especially by the people that they love the most, like their parents and their relatives, they'd be so much happier, right? Like, I was allowed to be a tomboy, I was allowed to hunt, I was allowed to do all the things you would say are boy things, and I think being a tomboy is way more acceptable nowadays than a boy doing girly things, right? I don't like that at all. I don't think that's healthy. I think they should be able to do whatever they want. They're children. Let them explore the world. Let them feel free to, if a boy wants to play with a Barbie doll, who the hell cares? Okay, I'm going to get off the soapbox of that right now. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is they're little and they're super duper impressionable, and the conditioning they get when they're young like that carries over into their lifetime. So if, in the olden days, right, like when people were like, well, this little girl, you can't play doctor because only men are doctors, right? So guess what? Those little girls didn't become doctors. The girls that became doctors were either the ones that figured it out later that they were conditioned, or they're the ones whose parents let them play doctor and let them have a childhood where they could explore and have an imagination, right? So anyways, I just thought that was an interesting connection with me used to be playing like doctor, and here I am, I work in a hospital. Another thing that I've been thinking about lately is like how gratitude plays into this whole thing, right? Like, a lot of people are like, it's hard to have gratitude if your life sucks. And that's not a lie. It can be hard, but it can be done. And I'm feeling super grateful that I actually have a punch in, punch out job that I manifested right next to a lake. Let me show you guys. I'm on call, so when I'm on the weekend, when I'm not working, I can come enjoy the park. In the winter, we can in the winter we can ice fish. Cute story about that is when we were in Ireland, they have this song that they sing a lot. It's got Loch Lomond in it, and that's Lake Lomond. Well, in Bagley here, this lake is called Lake Lomond. And a while back, I was looking at houses because I wanted to move north in Minnesota. I don't think you can get north enough. If I could go to Canada, I probably would. But I don't want to not see my grandbabies. So anyways, I was looking around and I found this lake and I'm like, oh my God. And then I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she lives on Lomond Drive, I think it was. Anyways, all this stuff happened at the same time. And then it was right after that I got the opportunity to take this job. And I knew that since it's right on the lake, this was the opportunity for me to take advantage of. So I did, and here I am. On a Saturday, walking through the park. And then I have my business right on the side, and it's not even on the side. I'd say it's like 30-30-30. I have my energies business where I get to do energy healing and help people do shadow work, and I'm a psychic medium. And then I recently joined Mary Kay again, which I know a lot of people think that's probably a contradiction of worlds, with me in my energy world. But this is what I'm going to say about this. I love empowering women, and I love being around other women that empower women. And so I'm able to do that in my business, my energies business, and in my Mary Kay business. And for me, I feel like it's a great balance for me between like 3D and 5D, right? Because my energy work, I'm working in like the 5D and different timelines, and sometimes it's hard to stay grounded and in my body, where when I'm doing the Mary Kay, that keeps me grounded because I'm with people, we're doing products, if you know about being grounded, it's like out of your head into your heart and body, right? So to me, it's like the perfect balance. And then I'm kind of the type that would get bored if I did the same thing all the time. And so I always thought it'd be fun for me to have like 3 seasonal jobs. But I could never find 3 seasonal jobs that, fit the bill. So now I don't have 3 seasonal jobs, but I have 3 jobs that are very different. My lab job, I do a lot of intellectual stuff, right? And then my energies job, that's all like intuitive, crown kind of work, right? I don't want to say that we're not embodied when we do that work, because we are, and that's part of the process too, but it's like a different realm. And then now I have the Mary Kay business, which actually I think is the perfect little piece of the puzzle that was missing, because I'm meeting lots of wonderful women, and at the end of the day, if you're empowering women and doing it out of a place of love, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I love that Mary Kay uses the UK standards, so their product is clean. They banned so many things that the US still allows in their product. So anyways, I just wanted to catch everybody up on that. But then I also wanted to talk to you about this eclipse. Sorry, I got on a little rabbit hole there. But so this eclipse season, I believe the main couple parts of it are going to be like, they were already like this month. Can you hear that bird? They were already this month and going into October, right? And I feel like that there's going to be like this huge shift for me for sure. So I don't know if it's just Pisces in general or if everybody's feeling this. But my girlfriend and I are going to, Jess, if you guys have been to Rockin' Herbs, you've met Jess. We're going to Nevada in about a week or so. And we are going to go to some really cool places, like with hieroglyphs, and they're like ancient, right? And sacred, and I'm so excited. It's almost like I feel like I'm going on a pilgrimage. It's not like we're going to be roughing it. We might camp a little bit. I have a friend there that we might go hike with. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'm just excited because I just feel like there's a big shift happening, and it's going to be a good one. And oh yeah, and so when I'm there, I'm going to be doing some readings when we go to that, I always call it the wrong thing, but I think it's called the Valley of Fire. And I'm going to go there, and I am going to obviously do some meditating on my own life, but I'm also going to tap in and offer readings, little mini readings, to anybody interested. You can message me. I'm just gonna charge $25, and my plan is just to tune in and get the message that you need to hear for your highest and best good right now, from the universe. And then I will record that in like a voice text or a voice message and send that to you right from there. So if you're interested in that, I know I'm excited about that. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of downloads and aha moments. I'm already having them and I'm not even there. And that's really common for me to pick up on the energy. Like when we do our women's circles, we're doing women's circle on this coming a week from today at Rockin' Herbs. Like, I start tapping into that energy like about a week ahead of time, and then it just gets more clarified the closer we get, I guess is the word to say. So if you're interested in that, go look at my energies page. We have a full week. I go home Monday, have a couple appointments, then I come back to Bagley, then I go home Thursday, then we have Aroma Touch Friday, Women's Circle Saturday, and then we have a Mary Kay event in Fargo at M&J's on Sunday. And then Monday, Jess and I fly out. So, if you guys want to send us your love energy, that we have safe travels and everything else, that'd be much appreciated. There was something else I was going to touch base with you guys about. There was the manifesting. Just in case you guys aren't aware, I do have a website for both places, Mary Kay and Energies, and I'm stepping into more of a mentoring role with my Energies business. So it'd be like a life coach, but from an energy standpoint, or a more whole body point of view. So if you're interested in that, reach out. Oh, and I also have another Wild Woman's book coming out, and they like big trucks around here. I did too. We have the next Wild Woman book coming out, and I think we're doing the cover reveal in like a week, and we're gonna do pre-order on that. So if that's something you're interested in, keep your eyes open for that. It's been such an honor to be in the first two, and this is going to be the last one, so we have a trilogy. I've grown so much from these experiences and working with Melissa Kim Corder. I'm in this mentoring group with her right now called Moth and Moon, and it's amazing. She has a lot of other programs available too. Yeah, this book, I got more personal with my chapter in this book. I put my heart and soul into every chapter I wrote for the other books too, but this one was really more about me and my personal life. And so I'm pretty proud of it. It was kind of going out of my comfort zone a little bit, and that's what growth is all about, right? And I think that covers just about everything. I was going to take you guys down by the lake here. Don't forget to get outside. You know, I live in Minnesota, so any day that's above 65, if I'm not outside for a long part of the day, I feel bad, because we need to soak up this heat as long as we can. Because those winters get long up here, let me tell you. Let's see, what else? I feel like there was something else. I think there was something else I was going to tell you about law of attraction. Oh, yeah. So kids have their best time and best energy for manifesting their futures when they're young as well. So, man, let them try everything, right? So they find the thing that they're passionate about. So they don't have to wait until they're like in their 30s to do all this inner child healing and shadow healing. And I think a lot more parents are getting on the bandwagon with this, which is amazing. I hope I live to see what this new generation's that are growing up right now do in this world. It's going to be amazing. So here we are. I call it Lake Lomond, but everybody here calls it Lake Lamond. I feel pretty blessed to be able to be within walking distance of a lake, since I love being outside and I love water and I love lakes. I feel like this job here was definitely a blessing and a manifestation. That's what I was going to talk about, gratitude. So I was thinking about how I'm so grateful for being able to work here and in this space and have a job that allows me to make enough money and have enough time off to be able to do my other businesses that I love. So to the people that find it hard to find gratitude, right? That's what I was talking about originally. I get it. I know it's hard, but they're not joking when they say, start by just being grateful that you woke up in the morning. Start by just being grateful that you have the gift of sight, that you have the gift of smell. Do you know how many people can't smell the beautiful and the not so beautiful smells, right? Just that I can be out in nature today. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful, that I have my parents still. You just start little if you have to, and that's okay. And just really feel into that so that you get to feeling that authentic feeling of gratitude in your heart, like so good that your eyes start to well up, right? Because once you start doing that, you're going to attract more things to be grateful for. So please don't write it off as being a bunch of BS. It really does work, and it really does happen. And I've been super grateful for my friendship with Jess, and I had a vision not that long ago, because we have big plans on building a retreat center and starting a podcast, and I told her, we already have the name for it and everything, but I can't tell you. But I told her, I said, I had this vision of us in the airport with our little carry-ons, just jet setting all over the place. And I said, I also had a vision that we met somebody that wanted us to come do a women's circle at their retreat in Bali, all expense paid. And so just putting that out there again for everybody to hear, so that when it does happen, you can be like, oh yeah, I heard her say that. Anyways, here we go to Nevada, not even probably a month later, and we're flying off to do energy retreats. It's not our own retreat yet, but we are going to be taking part in one and making a lot more connections and meeting a lot more people that work in this realm. And so, like I said, even if you're just grateful for one thing, just focus on that as much as you can until you truly feel authentically grateful, and do it as many times a day as you can, and you will just call in more and more things to be grateful about. And on the same token, if all you do is bitch and complain about how everything sucks, you are going to attract in more things that suck. So you choose. It's your life. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. And I probably will go live from Nevada. And like I said, if you want to have a reading while I'm down there, message me. We'll set it up. And hey, Isaac, if you're still on there, I need to get you my motorcycle so we can do some upgrades this winter. Hey, Sophia. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you need any kind of energy healing or input or any Mary Kay products, you go ahead and reach out and let me know. Okay, my friends? Have a wonderful day. Bye.